Hi, it's Yoga Skip. It's Michelle Shaw. We are going to have a nice, energizing, heart-opening flow. So join me right now at the top of your mat, and we'll just get started, okay? The first thing we're going to do is just align our bones of our body into Tadasana. So just ground down through your feet. Start to lift your heart space, open those shoulders, and draw that crown of the head straight up to the sky. Arms by your side, and let's just take a few cycles of breath right here. Softening your face muscles. So aligning your neck over your spine. 2 more breaths. Just breathing in and out through our nose. 1 more full breath right here. Let's slowly lift our arms straight up. Nice fresh inhale. And on our exhale, take that forward fold with me. So hinge at the hips all the way down. And just let the crown of your head reach toward the mat. And just let those shoulders go a little micro bend in your knees. And then once you start to feel relaxed, that neck is relaxing, reach for those opposite elbows and just slowly start to sway in ragdoll position. So just let those shoulders relax. Your neck is nice and long, just breathing in and out through the nose. Slowly swaying your torso. Just breathing nice and deep. 1 more full breath. Slowly release those elbows. Nice fresh inhale. Lift that heart space halfway right here to that flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And we're just slowly going to round our spine. Let those shoulders, those arms be so relaxed as we roll that spine to a standing position. Nice and slow here, just coming up. Open those shoulders at the top and just kind of shake that out. I'm so grateful you are here with me. Let's get started. Here we go. Nice fresh inhale. Lift those arms straight up. Exhale, forward fold. It's like a swan dive down. Inhale to that flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, take your downward dog or maybe your chaturanga. Just roll forward on your toes, bend those elbows right by your ribcage, soften your feet and extend that heart space up while you push into your hands. Open those shoulders, lift that chin up. And on your exhale, slowly roll over your toes. Lift those hips up. Just a couple of breaths right here in our downward position. Just drawing that navel to the spine. 1 more full breath. Perfect. Slowly lift that right leg straight up. Toes are down, still toward the mat. And on your exhale, draw your knee to your chest. Safely step your foot between your hands. Release your left knee. Soften your back foot. Let's rise right up onto our right knee. Place your hands on your knee and just start to open that right hip flexor. Just taking those steady breaths. Ground down through that right front foot to help keep your balance. Hips are level. 1 more breath. Nice fresh inhale. Plant your hands. Find your downward dog or take a chaturanga right here with me. Just breathing steady breaths. Stay connected to that deep abdominal breathing. 1 more breath right here. And downward dog. Nice fresh inhale. Left leg lifts up. 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw that knee towards your chest. Hover. Step that left foot between your hands, lower your right knee, soften that back foot, rise right up onto your left knee. And once again, ground down through your left foot to keep your balance. You have your hips nice and level. One more full breath. Inhale, plant those hands. Take your downward dog or take a chaturanga with me. Lifting those hips up and just bring the weight of your body over the heels of your feet. If your feet don't reach, just bend your knees to bring those hips a little higher. One more full breath. Nice fresh inhale, gaze forward, step or float to your hands. Lift that heart space halfway, nice fresh inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly roots rise, sweep those arms all the way back up. Maybe even a little micro bend in that upper back. And bring those hands back down to your heart space. If we're going to do that again, we're just going to build on. So here we go, nice fresh inhale, lift those arms straight up. Exhale, take that forward fold with me. Inhale to that flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, take your chaturanga, or anytime, just take a downward dog if you feel like skipping the chaturanga. And on your up dog, really lift that heart space, push into your hands, open those shoulders. Chin lifts up. Exhale, roll over those toes, find your downward dog. Nice fresh inhale. Lift that right leg straight up. This time, if you want to lift your toes toward the ceiling, go ahead and do so. Draw that knee to your chest and step that right foot right between your hands. You're going to stay right here in a low lunge, okay? And what we're going to do is just shift our hips back and forth. Just nice and easy. So try to lift your rib cage so you're not collapsing down. But lift that heart space as you shift those hips back and forth. One more full breath. Perfect. Nice fresh inhale. Lift that back foot, plant it down at a 45-degree angle, and start to lift your heart space up halfway. So you've got your front leg nice and straight, and we're taking a nice forward fold right down the center of our hips. Ground down through your left foot. Chin reaches for your chest. This variation of pyramid. One more full breath. Inhale, lift that heart space. Exhale, plant your hands. Take that chaturanga. A few cycles of breath in between here. Just breathing nice and deep. Inhale, let's gaze forward. Lift that left leg up. This time, once again, toes reach up to the ceiling. On your exhale, draw that knee to your chest. Step that foot right between your hands. And here we go. We're just going to shift our hips back and forth on the other side. And once again, check in with your heart space. Make sure you're not collapsed down toward the yoga mat, but you're lifting that heart space up as you shift your hips back and forth. Just giving that right hip flexor a little love today, our calf muscle. We've got 2 more breaths. Perfect. Get ready to lift that back foot, plant it 45-degree angle. Let's straighten that front leg. Here we go. Lift your heart space halfway. Exhale, forward fold right here down the center of your hips. Chin reaches for your chest. Just let those upper back muscles relax. Your neck is long and soft. One more full breath. Inhale, lift that heart space up. Plant those hands. Option, take a chaturanga or downward dog. Stay connected to your deep abdominal breathing. Lifting those sit bones high. Draw your navel to your spine. One more breath. Nice, fresh inhale, gaze forward. Step or float toward your hands. Lengthen that heart space halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep those arms all the way back up. Bring your hands to your heart space or down by your side. We've got one more round. Getting ready for some heart openers. Here we go. Find your Tadasana. Just root down through those feet. Nice fresh inhale. Lift those arms straight up. Exhale, forward fold right down the center. Heart space reaches for your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Take that chaturanga or downward dog. Just let all of that air go on your downward dog. As we lift those sit bones high, drawing that navel to our spine. One more breath. Nice fresh inhale. Let's lift that right leg straight up. Those toes are reaching up. Draw that knee toward your chest. One more time. Step that foot through. Nice and safe. Back foot, the heel is lifted. We are going for a high crescent lunge here. So bend that right knee. Nice fresh inhale. Lift those arms straight up. Sink those sit bones down as you draw your navel to your spine. Lift those arms up. Interlace those fingers. Here we go. Just finding that inner warrior strength together right now. One more breath. Let's slowly open our hands. Nice fresh inhale. Take your cactus arms. So bend your elbows. Exhale, reach up. One more time. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, plant your hands. Take your chaturanga or a downward dog. Just take a nice full inhale and exhale here in between. Perfect. Inhale, lift that left leg, almost finished. Point those toes. Draw that knee to your chest. Safely step that foot between your hands once again. Root to rise, plant that left foot, and let's sweep those arms straight up. Start to interlace those fingers. So keep those hips nice and level. Draw your navel to your spine. And as we reach up with our arms, feel those sit bones releasing toward the yoga mat. 2 more breaths. Nice fresh inhale. Let's get ready to find our cactus arms. Bend those elbows. Exhale, reach up. One more time. Nice fresh inhale. Exhale, reach up with those arms. Inhale, plant your hands. Take your downward dog or one more chaturanga. You've got 2 more full breaths right here. One more full breath. Slowly release your knees down to the yoga mat. Let's take a child's pose. So open your knees and bring your big toes together. Sink your torso down to the yoga mat. Forehead comes down.
And just let go. Two more breaths. Nice, fresh inhale. Lift your heart space up. We're just going to come right into our Sukhasana or Padmasana as we say goodbye. So bring your hands right to your knees and just start to lift that heart space up. We're just going to take a few centered breaths here together as we say goodbye. And let's place our right hand on our belly. Just open those shoulders. And let's bring our left hand toward our heart space. Feel that crown of the head reach up to the sky. Breathe nice and deep. 2 more breaths. One more full breath. Let's bring our hands to our heart space. Let's take this moment to thank yourself for showing up on your yoga mat, for taking time to breathe deep, flood your body with fresh oxygen, and to take care of ourselves. How important is that right now? Thanks for being here. Namaste.